my name is Samantha Patterson, and this is my Olympic hang muscle snatch presentation. So to begin, the hang muscle snatch is utilized with knee, hip, and ankle extension to help produce vertical forces. From here, your heels will leave the ground, but they do not move laterally like the traditional snatch. And to maximize safety, you should be able to perform an overhead squat and a Romanian deadlift with proper technique before attempting this exercise. So to begin, the starting position, which as you can see right here, you'll begin with picking up the dowel rod or a light barbell with a pronated wider than shoulder width grip or a traditional snatch grip with a good athletic position with your feet flat on the ground, approximately hip width apart with the toes turned slightly outward about 15 to 30 degrees. From here, we'll kind of keep our knees soft and slightly bent, pushing the hips back until the shoulders are located directly in front of the barbell. This will be just the power position. In the power position, the bar will lightly touch the thighs just above the knees with the arms straight, elbows externally rotated, and knees and hips slightly flexed. From here, we will then go into the final pull position where you will extend the hips, knees, and ankles and elevate the shoulders as high as possible. Once the final pull position is complete, we'll begin pulling the dowel or barbell as close to the torso as possible, very similar to a wide grip upright row. From here, we will then transition. The next position is called the catch, where the bar is lifted to chest height while simultaneously turning the arms over and lowering into a squatting position with the tops of the thighs parallel to the ground and the dowel barbell located directly over the hips and feet with the arms locked overhead. An alternative is the 1/4 squat position. From here, you'll then transition. The recovery movement is when you are from your squat, you're going to extend your hips and knees until standing up straight with the elbows remaining extended, the bar over the hips and feet, and the chest should remain elevated while rising from the squat. A few variations of this exercise could be using light dumbbells, where you use a shoulder width grip instead of a wide barbell grip, and doing them unilaterally, where you're lifting only one dumbbell overhead per rep, further enhancing the stability demand since the torso must laterally flex in the opposite direction of the resistance to counterbalance the body. This movement is also done in the sagittal plane. So getting into the muscles that are mostly used for the hang muscle snatch, the primary muscles that are worked are your glutes, the gluteus maximus, minimus, and the medius, the lower back, which is the latimus dorsi, the adductors of the body, the quads, the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, and the vastus medialis. Then the secondary muscles worked are your hamstrings, which are your semimembriosus, the semitendinosus, the bicep femoris, your trapezius, your forearm flexor, so your pronator teres, your flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, and the flexor digitorum, superficialis, and flexor carpi ulnaris, and then your calves, your gastrocnemius. Some common mistakes are yanking the barbell off the ground in order to accelerate it into the pool, swinging the barbell out front, also called looping, creating a lack of vertical extension of the body, poor timing or lack of finishing the extension phase, and too much weight on the barbell.